together. When the graves are hurled about, each soul shall know what it has done and what it has failed to do. Lord who created you, gave you due proportions and an upright form. In whatever shape he willed, he could have molded you, but you denied the last judgment. For the faithful faith, for the infidel shame, for Attar's heart,
so what happens
Adam all thy pain.
All the world's a stage, and we the men and women merely players. And so if you go to see a play, you need a script. If there's no script, these actors suck. And you go and you sit at the show and you go, what the hell is this? You know, this really sucks, give me my money back. Well, there is a script for the world stage, and that's scripture. And you, whether you like it or not, and I, and the other ones are all players in this world drama. And so without reading those scripts, it's chaotic and disorganized and really unfortunate is what it is, really, isn't it? Kind of. So, and that's okay, because in reading the script you go like, oh, that script was not completed till only just recently in the manner that I am selling here, proposing here as the Mr. Smarty Pants, Mr. Occupy God, because the fact of the matter is, I know it's true, and I don't have to just say it like it's an alien spoke to me, or there was a golden tablet which you can't see and it's all magically hidden, or some kind of vision of this or that, right? And then you gotta, you know, and people love that. Everybody loves to believe in the voodoo, the superstition, even the scientists who still, you know, listening to Richard Dawkins. There was almost no content. It was great flourishes of witty, acerbic Englishisms from Oxford and belittling of all manner of people that blah, 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 blah. And everyone so wittily clapped in the audience who probably themselves would not be able to construct the same linguistic stuff. Very interesting to know that you two guys were fellow homies over in Oxford. That makes sense, how you got to, you know, unfold that. Anyway, what was the point? Darn, the thing with tangents.
Little guardians watching over you, noble recorders of all your actions. The righteous will surely dwell in bliss, while the wicked shall burn in hell on the day of judgment. For the faithful faith, for the infidel shame, for Attar's heart.
I can say, I know this is the thing, and I can tell you in the form of a scientific proposition, testable, verifiable. Here's the hypothesis. Told you the hypothesis. These three books are one. If you do you recite them out loud, it'll come into your own ears through you, and you will have downloaded God, the complete God, G-O-D, of all times and of all times to come, in the form it is now. And you can experience it yourself, and you can decide for yourself then. And it's unlike Madame Curie and radiation. You're not going to lose your hair and die of cancer, and unlike many things that are out there that people do, taking drugs, alcohol, burning themselves, the net downside, there's no negative side effect to it. Not for an atheist, not for a Muslim, not for a Jew. A Jew isn't going to all of a sudden become a Muslim. You know, a Muslim isn't all of a sudden going to become an atheist. An atheist isn't all of a sudden going to become an unbeliever. But all of these will have downloaded in themselves this trinity of words, which is the three are one in themselves. They will all of these have God. And then, what might possibly happen is that there will be a possibility for dialogue across these different worldviews. The worldviews will now have a connective tissue in God, where God and religion unites as it's supposed to, while it unites in the diversity of the constituent elements. You know, and that might be a downside. That might be a downside if people get along. Anyway, point of the matter was, in the form of an experiment. In the form of an
Out of
experiment.
all thy pain, whoa, and out of all thy pain.
Form of an experiment. Hold on, there's something I want to share while I'm remembering. Okay, so I think I'm going to remember what I was saying before that, but just in case, so that you understand, okay, the degree of the evil of the corporate thing, the evil one, the corporations, okay, you can just look at that. Look at that. If you haven't seen the movie The Corporation, then you're just in denial. You still want to believe it. You want to be like, and sorry, enjoy it. But here, I received this in my house. You've heard of the Nielsen ratings. I mean, it must be so much harder for them to do the job, but it's very sweet. It just looks innocent. It's a little innocent envelope, and it even doesn't even have a stamp on it. It's just pretty much to sender, and they're just not asking for much. They just want me to narc, and look what they gave me. They gave me this little letter, and they gave me 2 crisp dollars, not 1. But 2. I don't even have to do anything. I just had to open the envelope. I had almost thrown out the envelope because it looked like whatever. You don't get this for nothing. Has the Visa company given you that? No. Has anybody just thrown $2 in? No. But still, the evil one. Remember the anagram? It's evil one. Says come here, kissy kiss kiss, and now watch me and tell me how you watch me and share your information so we can figure out how we are watched, how you're seen. Yeah. So at this point in time, I guess pretty much gonna lose weight, gonna smoke, gonna take this to the next level, okay? So I'm thinking about Occupy God as a sort of revivalist thing. I think I may go on the road as a preacher, because what happens is, in the thinking of it, the understanding of it, there was one other thing, along with the other things and the insecurities, because, hey, what can you do? Whatever. So I clicked on one of these things, and as a death metal Norwegian band, I don't know who they are, but I was with the cool setting and the black and the goblet and the guys, we are lost and death metal, going back to those early days when everything was nice and demonic. Anyway, so it was a little intimidating, because I can tell that you might be a little disappointed in this. Let's call it this way. Let's call it a manifestation, because this is kind of what it is. It's a manifestation of this, of me. And so anyway, so that kind of intimidated me, because those guys looked cool. I just don't look cool. I mean, unfortunately, I got some artwork, whatever. I don't look cool, but I want to up the ante, so that's what it is. So during this, just started off about a month ago. Thank you, my subscribers. It's been going good. I still haven't marketed this, okay? And I'm not sure about how to do it. And I keep getting from YouTube the thing to like monetize the channel. And I'm thinking that if I monetize it and put little ads on the bottom and all that sort of stuff, it'll look a lot more normal and people will be a lot more comfortable visiting it. But you know what? I don't think that's what I want to do. I think I want to go real in virtual. I think I want to go like Lawnmower Man, the movie Lawnmower Man, existing only here in virtual land, right? Because because where is he? Where is he? Poof, presto. So it's got all the attributes of a beast that was and is not and yet is, because who's to say what this is, right? Take two, actor in the house, all the world's a stage and we the men and women merely players. Somebody's got to play the role, and the role has never satisfied anybody. When Jesus did his role, a bunch of people were waiting for, something else, and they were very disappointed. And when Muhammad played his role, he got the thing, okay, enter stage left, Snagglepuss, peace be upon him, by the way. Again, people not so impressed, although it was pretty impressive by, whatever. Also Moses, there he was with the, 80 years old, and the people are like, dude, why'd you take us out of Egypt? We had food there, it was good, there was air conditioning, we were comfortable. So anyway, so in this case, according to the script, this must happen. So the only difference between this, for instance, remember Superman, the TV show Superman, was whatever Reeves, not Christopher Reeves, unfortunately, but the other Steve Reeves, or so, and supposedly like he ended up dying. I gotta look this up before I give out bogus information, but maybe it's an urban myth. An urban myth is just as good as reality, because I never met him either way, so the facts don't matter anymore. That's the problem with now. We think about facts, and the thing is, our facts are all derivative, second-hand experiences that someone pre-choose for us and presents as facts, whereas the real fact is you on the other side. Now when I say you, touch your hand, touch it, for real, go ahead, touch your body, touch your body, touch your roll of fat, touch the sag, or touch your freshness, and watch it and know what it is. That's the fact. That's the fact. And then outside your door is the next fact. And so baby steps. So this other stuff. So anyway, so the thing with the Superman dude supposedly was he ended up doing this role for so long, he took it, he ended up integrating it into his person, okay? I can tell that's pretty much where this is going. I can tell that we're pretty much there already. So, hey, you, hey, we're there.
Would that you knew what the day of judgment is. Oh, would that you knew what the day of judgment is. It is the day when every soul shall stand alone, and God shall reign supreme. For the faithful faith, for the infidel shame, for Attar's heart, and Adam all thy pain. For the faithful faith, for the infidel shame, for Attar's heart, and Adam all thy pain.